And Bonds hits one high. Hits it deep. It is out of here. 7:56. Bonds stands alone.
Now Booker with Tucker on him. Throws it up for 8. Shot blocked by Antetokounmpo. What a block from Giannis.
17 seconds from Game 7 or from championship number 6. Jordan, open, Chicago with the lead.
Minute remaining. And they're putting Curry in the pick and roll, trying to get him on Irving. Irving and Curry, one-on-one. Irving puts it up. It's good! Kyrie Irving from downtown!
We're sending it in, Jerome. That's for damn sure.
Yes. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Taproom Sports Podcast. I am your host, Jordan Stacks on Stacks Lats. Joined with my guy, Swerving, Irving, Washington. No Big Ball and Ben tonight. He's on the IL. He'll be back Sunday, hopefully.
Yeah, lay off the churchies, man.
Oh, man. Hopefully he didn't eat churches, man. That's all bad. But, man, here we are. It's Tuesday night. Crazy day of baseball today. Devin Williams blows a save. Twins win. A's 7 in a row, baby. And 2 in a row against Tampa. Who would have ever thought? In a night where they sell 28,000 tickets. The reverse boycott.
And I seen a tweet that if you, during this winning streak, if you bet $100
This fucking guy.
on the A's money line, you'll be up about 60 racks right now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, they're plus 200 dogs every day, dude. So, I mean, imagine if you've been fading on those 7 games, bro. You're down a lot, dude. You're down a lot. So, man, it's been a wild day of baseball, man. And, hoping I bounce back, man. I can never win on a walk-off, bro, but I always lose on walk-offs, bro. Like, that's just the luck I have.
That's horrible.
Have fucking Brewers money line up 5-3 going into the 9th. Devin Williams coming in. I'm like, all right, this one's over, bro. We good. Fucking gives up 4 runs without even getting an out, dude. Unbelievable. But anyways.
You'll probably see Devin Williams do this once every blue moon.
Yeah, I mean, the odds of that happening are slim to none, but it happened, and here we are. So we got 3 games we're going to break down, go in depth with, roundtable, and we got 3 good ones, I think. 3 good spots, 3 good games. First one we're going to talk about is the Blue Jays versus the Orioles. This is going to be played at Oriole Park at Camden Yards. Toronto sending Jose Barrios to the mound, who's 6-4 on the year with a 3.61 ERA, 1.23 WHIP. He'll be opposing Kyle Bradish, who's 2-2 on the year with a 4.25 ERA, 1.36 WHIP. Currently, the Blue Jays are minus 115, Orioles minus 105. The total's at 9. Juice to the under, minus 120. What's your thoughts on this one, Irv?
This one is it depends. It could be a pitching duel, or it could, like tonight's game, a damn slugfest. So, with Kramer, I forgot his split. I don't know. I think it's the first 5. I gotta look at him again, but I think if he doesn't get rocked in like his first 2 to 3 innings, he could be a pretty good. He could have a pretty good outing, but
Bradish?
it's like.
You mean Kyle Bradish?
I mean Kyle Bradish, yeah. If they get to him early, it's gonna be bad. But if he could get through the lineup once, maybe twice without giving up a bunch of runs, then that's when his stuff kicks in and he can get you a good, strong 6-7 inning outing. So it all depends on what Kyle Bradish you can get. I know he pitches a little better at home than he does on the road, but for some reason, man, when he's on the mound, the Orioles when I back the Orioles when he's on the mound, they haven't won. So I must stay away from this game.
I mean, I like Bradish, dude. He has like electric stuff. And his last outing against Milwaukee went 5 innings, gave up 6 hits, 3 earned, but he had 10 strikeouts.
Yeah.
And in that game, he had a .19 xFIP, dude. Like, basically, like, he just had a lot of bad luck because every ball that was hit was a fucking hit, dude. Like, it wasn't getting fielded and turning into outs. So I think there's a little bit of positive regression coming his way. And I mean, let's face it, dude. He faced a Texas Rangers lineup, went 6 2/3, gave up only 1 earned run. Against the Angels, 6 2/3, 1 earned run, 5 Ks. So I mean, this guy, bro, Bradish he's good. He's good. His numbers, his advanced numbers say he's a lot better than what his actual
ERA is.
Yeah. So his xFIP 3.98, 4.11 Sierra. And he's not giving up a lot of hard contact either. So I think that's very important. And the good thing about this spot for the Orioles too is they didn't have to use Yenier Cano or Felix Bautista today because they had such a huge lead. So those two guys are both available tomorrow. You know, so I think that's huge in terms of that. And the Blue Jays, like, let's face it, dude, this team cannot hit with runners in scoring position, dude. Like,
Yeah, since that 20-1 victory over the Tampa Bay on May 23rd, they've scored a total of 6 runs. Well, not 6, well, 5.
they scored
8.
7 their last game.
So you include tonight, they've scored 6. Oh no, it's not showing the one where they scored 7, but yeah, ever since that 20-1 game, basically, this offense ain't been the same.
Yeah, it's been nasty, man. So, with that being said,
I seen them had the bases loaded, no outs. I forgot who they was playing. It was a strikeout, then a double play.
I mean, tonight, dude, they had runners on first and second, and then they had Bichette, Vlad, and Chapman come up, and neither of those guys got a hit. Like, that's just where they're at, dude. And like, obviously, that's gonna regress. I mean, positive regress for them, right? Like, they're gonna get some hits in those spots, but, yeah, man, it's
That's nasty work right there.
it's a little tough. Bradish has not faced the Orioles yet this year, and Berrios has. I mean, I'm sorry, Bradish hasn't faced the Blue Jays, and Berrios hasn't faced the Blue Jays. So these both times they're gonna see him. Berrios has been really good since basically the start of May. I mean, he's only given up 2 or more earned. I mean, he's only given up more than 2 earned in one start since May 8th or May 6th. I'm sorry, May 6th. So he's been pretty solid, man. Like,
yeah, he's been pitching good on the road too. His last 3 road games, he's gone 7 innings, basically 5 2/3, so that's 6 innings. And then against the Mets, he went 6 innings, and he only gave up a total of 2 runs in all 3 of those starts. And one against Minnesota, he went 5 2/3 and gave up no runs. So yeah, he's been a bright spot for him, honestly, because Bassett and what's his name been super consistent. He's been very consistent. And Manoah, we know he's in Florida training, so hopefully CC Sabathia Jr. can get his stuff together and lose some weight and come back and dominate.
yeah, and man, it's just tough.
This offense, though, man, the way they hitting the ball right now with runners in scoring position, you just can't back them. It's either you fade them or you bet the under. Well, nah, you can't bet the under because today, games like today, they get fucking torched by the Orioles offense. But the Orioles, they was due for some a good outing at the plate because all that offense is pretty damn good. It's just sometimes they hitting the ball and sometimes they're not.
Yeah, and Berrios against lefties, 283 average, 350 WOBA. So he's not very good against lefties. He's better against righties. He also has a 4.4 ERA on the road this year, compared to 2.37 at home. So I mean,
Yeah, and if you look at those three quality starts on the road too, the Twins offense is terrible. The Mets, their offense is boom or bust.
Yeah,
And
to say the
well, that
least.
20-1 win against the Tampa Bay, that was probably their game of the year. So
Yeah, I mean, surprisingly, Toronto since May 22nd on the road against right-handed pitching, 147 WRC plus, and that's 326 plate appearances. Um, and keep in mind, Blue Jays as a pretty dominant right-handed lineup, and Kyle Bradish is actually, I mean, he has a 325 WOBA against righties, 315 WOBA against lefties, 374 ERA at home compared to 4.6 on the road.
no, it's saying it could be tricky, but I just can't trust the Toronto bats right now, man.
Yeah.
It's either for me, it's either you go Baltimore money line or just stay away.
I think as a dog, I think you have to play Baltimore at home
Yeah,
in this spot. I don't think
especially with that value.
yeah, I don't think that I don't think Toronto's a deserves to be a favorite on the road against and with this matchup in my opinion. So I like the O's minus 105. I don't know if I'll play it, but I do kind of like that, man. Dude, they just like Chapman hasn't been good in a month. Whit Merrifield's been good. Brandon Belt's on the IL now, and he was starting to heat up.
Mm-hmm.
Dalton Varsho, he's been hitting a little bit better. Um,
Springer been striking out like nobody's business.
yeah, he does hit curveballs really well though, and Kyle Bradish is a heavy curveball pitcher, but that's his best pitch.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Barrios giving up 8 homers. Bradish giving up 5. 51 to 6. Bradish has 51 strikeouts, 16 walks, and Barrios has 70 strikeouts and 24 walks.
22%.
But like you said, Bradish has a big time swing and miss type shit. So
Yeah, I
if
mean,
he's on, he's going to be tough to hit.
yeah. What's Toronto's? Let me see something real quick. Bradish. 42% ground ball rate, 34% fly ball. Toronto is basically the same 42, 36. What's their BABIP? 308 BABIP, dude. That's 157 ISO. Yeah, I still like the Orioles in this spot, man. I just don't think I think this line is wrong. I think the wrong team is favored here.
Yeah. But the world's hot. The winners they basically won 5 out of their last 6. And the offense been clicking. So
Yeah, they're starting to heat up after they had like a really cold stretch when Cedric Mullins first got hurt. Now they're starting to heat up again.
yeah, Mountcastle being out has been a blessing.
Yep. I mean, dude, he was really cold. He was ice cold, man. That dude just like he goes through he's such a streaky hitter, man. Like he'll go through a streak where he'll hit fucking 16 RBIs in a week and a half, and then he'll go like a month without getting a hit.
Yeah, it's too hot and cold, buddy. You gotta find some even kill.
Yep. All right, let's move over to the Angels and Rangers. Angels are coming off 2 W's against the Rangers.
Regression is hitting the Rangers like a ton of bricks right now this week.
Yep. But I mean, it was coming, dude. They were
Yeah,
hitting
it's
like
coming.
they were hitting 330 with runners in scoring position. I mean, a lot of the stuff they were in. Dane Dunning had like a 2.76 ERA, but like his numbers all said he should have had like a 4.76 ERA.
Yeah, Shohei balled out that game.
Yeah, two dingers. So like I said, the Angels won 7-3 today. They won 9-6 last night against the Rangers.
In extra innings.
The Angels are sending Reed Detmers to the mound. He's 1-5 with a 4.79 ERA. He's coming off his first win of the year in his last start. And then he'll be opposing Andrew Heaney, who's 4-4 with a 4.14 ERA, 1.25 WHIP. Currently, the Angels plus $1.20 on the money line. Rangers minus $1.45, and the total's at 9.5. What do you think about this one, Irv?
I think it's gonna be a home run derby because both of these pitchers are boom or bust. They strike out a lot of batters, they walk a lot of batters, and they both give up home runs. And both of these teams pretty much kill left-handed pitching. So
Yeah.
it's either going to be a 3-2, 4-2 type game, or it's gonna be like another 9-6, 9-8. Shit, I can see this one getting into double digits on both teams as far as runs because the Detmers he's either good or bad, and when he's bad, he's really bad. And Andrew Haney is the same way. And then when Haney gives up runs, he gives up multiple home runs, multiple extra base hits. Crooked. So when you hit Haney, you put up crooked letters in the inning. So
Yeah, Reed Detmers, I mean, he's coming off his best start of the year, and he didn't even go 6 innings, dude. He didn't even have a quality start.
yeah, so I'll be shocked if this one don't go over. That's probably might be one of my best bets to over for this game.
But man, Reed Detmers, his xFIP is really good. His Sierra is under 4. Heaney, his xFIP is 4.34, and his Sierra is 4.3. 32% hard hit rate.
Detmer's last, besides his first win, besides that, 4 runs, 3 runs, 3 runs, 2 runs.
Heaney's not good against righties either, dude.
Yeah, and then Haney, his last 2 starts, he gave up 3 runs, 3 runs. He did pretty good against Baltimore, won 7 innings, only gave up 1 run.
Is Mike Trout playing tomorrow? Because he didn't play today.
He didn't play today. And tomorrow, I don't see him on the injured list, so he might be playing tomorrow. They probably just rested him today.
Man, both these bullpens are probably taxed too, because
yeah, today,
who pitched for who came out of the bullpen?
Angels had Barrios start. He went 4-1, 4-1 1/3. Herget pitched. Loop, Soriano, Webb, and Estevez got to say. Well, did he get delayed? No, they didn't give him a save, but he came in and closed it out. Pitched 2/3 of an inning, and then the Rangers. Bradford went 4. White pitched 2 innings. Burke pitched 2 innings. Leclerc pitched 1 1/3, and King pitched 1 1/3.
So Loop is definitely not going to pitch tomorrow, which is probably a good thing for them. Estevez definitely not going to pitch tomorrow. He pitched the last 2 days, and he's thrown. Actually, he only threw 7 pitches today, so he's only thrown 31 pitches the last 2 days, so he might be available.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob Webb, likely unavailable as he's thrown almost 40 pitches the last 2 days. Jose Soriano, he'll be available. He only pitched today. Who pitched for the Rangers? I mean, their bullpen stinks, so.
Yeah, they both been terrible, but White, Burke, Leclerc, and King.
Leclerc probably has the best stuff of their whole bullpen too.
Yeah, and he threw 24 pitches, 1K, gave up. He had 3 earned runs though.
He'll probably be available. Will Smith will be available.
Yeah, I think they basically had a bullpen game today.
Yeah.
But both bullpens might be a little taxing. I don't think one of Anaheim's high leverage guys won't be available, and maybe Burke might not be available.
Yeah, Burke probably unavailable. Nah, he'll be available.
Well, no, he didn't pitch yesterday, so he only threw 22 pitches tonight, so he might be available.
Yeah. The only guy that probably not available for I think everyone's gonna be available for the Rangers, to be honest. Not that that's a good thing though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because this bullpen, I'm looking at their ERAs, and damn.
Yeah, no, their bullpen's definitely their biggest weakness.
Yeah, Burke, Clark, and King all down there have an ERA over 3.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to the Rangers. I mean, I think the Angels might be able to sweep them though too.
True.
Like this is because they crush lefties.
That they do.
So they have a 116 WRC plus against lefties, 170 ISO, and Andrew Heaney against right-handed pitching, 334 WOBA against 10 home runs, which is basically he's given up 1.71 home runs per 9 innings against right-handed hitters, and the Angels lineup is basically all right-handed hitters.
Except for Shohei. And damn, that's pretty much it. Because wait, ain't one of their dudes a switch hitter?
No, but they Mickey Moniak's a lefty, but
Okay, yeah, him.
he
bad.
probably won't be. He probably won't be out there against a lefty. And the Angels are hot right now, dude.
Yeah, they swinging some hot bats.
And Reed Detmer is coming off his best start. I mean, yeah, you might be onto someone with the over. I'm looking at Reed Detmer's numbers, and his underlying metrics are a lot better than what his numbers actually say. 3.87 xFIP, and a 3.91 Sierra. He faced Texas earlier this year, and on May 6th, went 4 innings, gave up 3 earned. He had 7 Ks though in 4 innings, dude.
Yeah, he got good stuff. It's just when he gets hit, he gets crushed.
Yeah.
But the more like you said, who do you trust a little more right now? I think you trust
Definitely trust the Angels more.
would definitely trust the Angels more, especially with that big question mark with the Rangers bullpen. Because the Angels bullpen isn't good, but it's definitely been better than the Rangers bullpen.
Yeah. Let's see something real quick.
Shout out to the Oakland A's again, though.
Yes, sir.
Bringing back the Moneyball vibes.
So the last week for Texas offensively, 97 WRC plus, which is under average. Negative 1.7 weighted runs against average. 267 BABIP, 177 ISO. 24% K rate. Yeah, I think the Angels might be able to take this game, dude. I mean, I know it's a tough spot to back the Angels considering they're coming off back-to-back wins, but man, they hit lefties well.
You don't trust Andrew Haney. They got a pretty much all right-handed lineup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for the value and the last 2 days what we watched, yeah, I think the Angels might be a safe Safe route to go here, money line.
Plus 115. How many games back are the are the Angels of first place?
They are 4.5.
Dude, this would be a big win, bro.
Yeah, it would.
Being only 3.5 back.
They might not have to trade Shohei. Trade Shohei at the deadline.
Bro, they're not gonna trade him. Even if they were fucking 6 back, dude. Even if they were 10 back.
Shout out to the Seattle Mariners are 33-33. Who would have thought?
Yeah, seriously. All right, let's talk about our next game. We got the Phillies versus the Diamondbacks. Phillies, I mean, just absolutely slaughtered the D-backs today, 15-3. Philly's gonna send Ranger Suarez to the mound. He's 1-2 with a 4.7 ERA and a 1.43 WHIP. He'll be opposing Merrill Kelly, who's 8-3 with a 2.92 ERA and a 1.10 WHIP. Philly plus $1.10 on the money line. Arizona minus 130. The total's at 8.5 here, juice to the over minus 120. I'm a big proponent off of backing teams that get blown out. Good teams, that is. Backing good teams that get blown out. And off of L. And I think this is a good spot to take the Diamondbacks here. Like, I was on the Phillies on Monday. I said it on Tap Room, and I thought it was a great spot, and I got great closing line value. Phillies ended up closing as a slight favorite. They were up 5-1, and they ended up losing the game. And part of my reasoning of backing them was, the Diamondbacks, I felt like their bullpen was taxed, and I just felt like it was a perfect spot to back Philly. Well, now after today, the Diamondbacks bullpen, who did they end up throwing today, Irv?
They threw Ruiz, Mantiply, and Rojas.
Damn, Mantiply back too. Today they threw him.
Yeah, he went 3 innings, gave up 4 runs, threw 48 pitches.
So they'll have Chaffin, they'll have Castro available.
Mm-hmm. They're high leverage guys. Ruiz went 2 innings, he threw 39 pitches, only gave up 1 run. Rojas, 1 inning, 5 hits, 4 earned, and he threw 15 pitches. His ERA is 36.
What? Hold on, he's a position player, isn't he?
Yeah, they're a position player.
So it was just a little added on.
Yeah, this is some BP.
Yeah, man, I think this is a good spot. Ranger Suarez is fucking.
Yeah, dude is mid as fuck. He reminds me of Chris Flexen, so you already know what I think about him. And Merrill Kelly is hands down the Arizona's second best pitcher. And if you look at his starts, majority of his starts have been quality starts for sure. And the only thing with Merrill is sometimes his control might get away from him a little bit, and he walks some batters. But other than that, dude has been pretty damn good this year.
Yeah, Philly's definitely better against righties too. The 102 WRC plus against righties, 152 ISO. Let me see here.
His last 3 starts, besides the Detroit start where he was at Detroit, he gave up 3 runs in 6 1/3. And then before that, against ATL, he pitched a gem, went 7 innings.
Damn, Merrill Kelly's actually he has reverse splits, dude. Righties are better against him than lefties.
Damn.
255 WOBA against lefties, 300 WOBA against righties.
And the Phillies do got a lot of left-handed batters, but they do got some right-handed guys too that can hit the ball.
Yeah, but Harper, Brandon Marsh, who's arguably their best hitter this year, Kyle Schwarber, all lefties.
Yep. And Castellanos and what's his name been Realmuto been inconsistent as hell. So
yeah. Ranger Suarez is coming off his two best starts of the year though, because he really got knocked around his first like 3 starts.
Yeah.
His last 2 starts though, only gave up 1 earned in 6 against the Dodgers, and then 1 earned in 7 against the Nationals, who are a good left-handed hitting team. He does have a 3.56 xFIP, and he has a 4.04 Sierra, so his underlying metrics are a little better than.
But the Diamondbacks scored 15 runs tomorrow. That means a good. The Phillies scored 15 runs today, so it's a good chance they might not even score 1 run tomorrow.
Yeah, I think that I think this is a good spot for the Diamondbacks here at -130. I think it's a good bounce back spot. Might even look towards the under. I think this could be an under game.
Yeah, and the baby snakes are at home.
Under 8.5. I know that's kind of low, but the Diamondbacks against lefties, 105 WRC plus, 166 ISO, 330 WOBA. I mean, they're not bad against lefties, but
they're 3 games ahead of the Dodgers right now.
Yep. Since May 1st against left-handed pitching, Arizona 115 WRC plus, 189 ISO. They've been a lot better since Ketel Marte got back.
Yeah.
He kind of changes things because he's another right-handed bat for them.
I like the Diamondbacks in this spot.
Yeah, I agree. I like the D-backs too. I think that might be a good one. But damn, Ranger Suarez is kind of pitching well again. Because when he's good, he's good.
Yeah, and when he's bad, it's all bad.
But I mean, like last year, he had a 3.65 ERA. The year before that, he had a 1.36 ERA. And like he started off the year, he came off the injured list, and he had a few rough outings, but he's kind of bounced back, dude, his last 2 starts. I might play the under 8.5 here.
Okay.
But damn, dude, I don't trust either of these fucking bullpens.
That's what I'm saying. These bullpens are terrible.
Both bullpens are since May 1st. Let's see where they're at. Since May 1st, Phillies 3.75 ERA out of their bullpen. Arizona 3.61. Not too terrible.
Just these last couple of games, though. Swing and miss. Praying.
Yeah. Let's see here. So for the full season, Arizona 15th in bullpen ERA. Philly is 20th, 4.23. I kind of like the under 8.5. That might be my play here. I don't know.
Nice.
I kind of like the Diamondbacks. All right.
Let's go, y'all.
Let's get some best bets for tomorrow. What you like?
My best bets from the game we talked about. I'm gonna stick with the over for the Angels and the Rangers because
What's that at? 9.5?
It's at 9.5. I think Haney's gonna get rocked. Devers might give up 3 or 4. I think Haney might give up like 5 or 6. So I like the over for that game and give me the Orioles money line.
O's money line -105. I like it. For my best bet, I'm gonna go Angels money line +115 and D-backs -130. D-backs being my favorite spot. I know Rangers been good, but I think they bounce back. Also might look for first 5 under as well. I'd like that. If it's at 4, 4.5, I would definitely play that as well.
Nice.
Yeah. Merrill Kelly also not as good at home as he is on the road for some reason. That's something.
Oh, so he got those reverse splits.
Got the reverse home road splits.
Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly. Trying to see who, but he did. I mean, at home, he's faced a lot better teams. He's faced Miami actually rocked him for 4 runs, and San Diego, and the Dodgers. And on the road, he's faced Detroit, Pittsburgh, Oakland, Colorado, St. Louis, and the Dodgers. He has way more home starts.
The Brewers are fucking trash, bruh.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Make sure to go to Twitter at taproom_sports, like or follow so you get all the new information on all the shows when we're popping off. Subscribe on YouTube. Go to YouTube, search Taproom Sports Podcast. Subscribe to our page so we can actually get a fucking link. With that being said, I'll be back Friday night with Aaron Kidd. We'll be breaking down some games for Saturday. Let's get to the window tomorrow, man. Let's all have a beautiful, blessed Wednesday. Let's get this fucking money, man. For Swerving Irving Washington, I'm Jordan Stacks on Stacks on Stacks, lads. We'll catch y'all later. Peace.
Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about the Golden Knights.
Fuck the Knights. Fuck them.